Plague! Plague! A new voice cried the announcement this morning. Last night, the crier had called the warning through the citadel streets until their voice went hoarse. And then bells had been rung until the early hours. Surely, there was nobody now who didn't know. Noan listened for the voice as it moved through the different passageways and alleys, trying to work out where it was. How far away now? Whose house it was outside? Apart from the crier, the street was eerily silent. There were none of the normal morning noises. That undertone of life you didn't notice until it wasn't there. The emptiness felt oppressive, more jarring than any noise would have been. She lined the bottles up in front of her. She'd already pasted the labels on, and the first batch of medicine was cool enough now to go in. The second was bubbling on the stove. Another 5 minutes, no more. The smell was filling the room, acrid, sharp, so that it collected at the back of her throat. But she liked it, that part chemical, part herby smoke that was so strong it was almost a taste. One wall of the room was lined with books. Half were science and medicine, but the others were stories and tales of people's lives. Some were made up and some were true, but Noan didn't always feel there was much difference. Some of the true stories, the experiences people had lived, were so fantastical and bizarre that they didn't seem to be so different from the fairy tales. There were enough different worlds and life stories of extraordinary people in the room that you didn't need to leave. It was the medical book she meant to read, of course, so she could go on and become a doctor, just like her dad. It was a great career choice, sensible, useful, helping others, respected. Absolutely a great decision. And she was really glad she'd made that decision. There hadn't been another one to make.